So true progress is not being better than someone, being even better than yourself, because this is still based on ego. And I mean, yes, it does bring some satisfaction, but you will never be completely happy with that unless something very important goes away, which is the very sense of being a person, you see. And if the sense of being a person goes away, well, life becomes different, you see. Life becomes smooth and pure, and not so much with to-dos and what I need to do to become something. And, life becomes very pure, very simple. And you don't even identify as an enlightened person, because this is still very impure compared to that realization, you see. So there's a time for growing as a human and doing your best and making your way through life that has its place. And there's a time for discovering something deeper, which is not even spiritual and is not an accomplishment of the mind, and it's not even enlightenment. It's just not being someone, not being a person, you see. And this has a purity, a simplicity that you will simply not find anywhere else, you see. And this opens up your life, you're not just a sage or something. You can do anything. There's a certain, when the mind is very closed, when the mind is very associated with the sense of person, it's closed, and it's quite narrow. It creates a narrow view of life, even if it's an enlightened view of life. Well, then life is neither enlightened or unenlightened. It's just the way it is, right? So I feel like sharing this with you because when the sense of being a person goes away, you're really pure. You found your true purity, which is not a purity created by a practice, you see. Not a purity created by a religion or a priest or anything. Just the way you've always been, without the sense of being someone, person. It's very pure and very simple. And your life goes effortlessly, and you can just navigate through your life, which doesn't feel like your life anymore, you see. That's what we are very attached to, the feeling that this is my life and I need to accomplish those things, and that's fine, fine. God made it that way for a reason, but there's something deeper, There's something deeper than enlightenment even. That's deeper than enlightenment. What I'm speaking about now is deeper than enlightenment, because enlightenment still depends on the sense of being a person who became enlightened, who became something. So you were not something in the past, and because of some practice, you became something else. You got became free of suffering or whatever that is. But what I'm saying is, this is still based on the sense of being a person, you see. And when that sense goes away, life becomes simple. You just try it, and you see. Very simple, very pure, and such a blessing. You just try, we'll see.